Yo, this is Necknut here for another video, and today I'm back with more Humanity Must Perish. Now, I hope you guys are liking the series so far. Sorry that I took, I think it was a day or two off, but I needed to do some stuff. Anyway, let's get on with the video, shall we? Even if I searched proactively, I won't find any human beings willing to talk to a complete stranger at this time of night. This is a time for criminals and insomniacs, and while including such people in my findings will lead more diverse data, the likelihood of finding someone willing to share is low. Nevertheless, I have to at least try. The day cannot truly be considered over until midnight. Until tomorrow begins, I must continue my search. Less than half an hour remained before the date would change. In that span of time, I don't believe that I would be able to come across anyone willing to speak with me. However, given the time, my appearance, and basic human nature, I should have known that this was not the case. Oh god, am I gonna have to censor something? Censoring's a pain. Well, continue. Oi, girl, you over there. I'm sorry, that's bad. Oh, it's about what am I doing? I'm gonna roll it anyway. I don't know what this is, but you know, this is going to be the accent for a good old delinquent fella. Who knows? Maybe this will be the thing for the video. Let's see. There we go. Maybe this will be the thumbnail. Yeah, you, come over here. In the dead of night, not a single voice reverberated through the air. A young man beckoned me over, gesturing for me to meet him in an alleyway. Can I help you? Yeah, sure you can. Look, let's not play around and tell me how much, just tell me how much, alright? How much what? I do not understand. Don't be like that. We both know that what you're doing out here. You can do whatever you want with your body. I'm just asking how much it would cost for you to extend that privilege. I processed the words of the man in front of me and attempted to discern his intent. His words seemed to be purposely lacking in detail, inferring that he was talking about something immoral, if not illegal. Combining that hesitation with his mention of my body and a price, I reached a conclusion with a high probability of being correct. You wish to solicit sexual activity from me. My apologies, this body does not fit that purpose. Oh, come on, don't tease me like that. My money is green as anyone else's. Just half an hour, okay? I told you I cannot do that. My body does not. No, that may not be the case. Pardon me for a moment. I reach under my skirt and check the crotch with my hand. Since I had only recently been given this new body, I was not familiar with every aspect of it. With that being the case, the possibility of this body being equipped with a sexual organ did exist. However, as I confirmed with my own hands, this did not appear to be the case. Perverted though he may be, even the professor did not stoop so low as to give sexual organs to a machine made for the purpose of passing judgment on mankind. Resuming previous statements, my body does not possess the necessary hardware to give pleasure to a human companion. All of the openings on my body are for maintenance purposes and ventilation. Carelessly penetrating one of the side openings risks third-degree burns and potential execution. What are you talking about? No, what is voice gotta hear? What are you blabbing about? Just tell me the price, alright? I'm dying here. This conversation is going nowhere. I should start heading back to the lab. Wasting my time with this fool will give me no useful data. I turned around and began to walk away. Hey, don't ignore me. I'm talking to you, you little. Eh? The young man grabbed my arm in an attempt to stop me. The second he did so, he immediately reacted his hand in surprise. What he felt was not the warmth of flesh of a human being, but the cold, hard surface of a humanoid machine. You're a robot? Correct, I am a custom-built automaton tasked with the judgment of mankind. As such, please give up on your pursuit of engaging in sexual activities with me. I am capable of no such thing. A robot, I freaking robot. The perverted gaze of the young man quickly turned into one of anger. He clenched his fists and narrowed his eyes, assuming a stance which he intended that he wished to strike me. Figures, a guy can't get his rocks off without running into one of you freaks. Isn't it enough that you made it impossible to get a job around here? Acting like you're human is just rubbing it in our faces. Listening to the enraged young man's words, I summarized he was likely an unemployed youth who had been made redundant. As machines made human lives more convenient, automation also led to rampant unemployment. The only jobs remaining were in creative or scientific fields, and even they had to change. They had changed beyond recognition. Man, I'm just gonna read this quickly. A basic income is a sum of money regularly received by each resident of a country without any work needed to be done to earn it. Typically, this would entail every citizen is in a country's receiving list just enough money to live on, to be spent on food, water, housing, and so on. There are many people who are opposed to the notion that they do not want people to get paid to do nothing all day, or believe that is not economical. But with the increased number of jobs being automated by the machines, and employment became more difficult, the notion that every single country is given a small amount of money to live on, which has become a popular idea. Whew, hold on, man. I gotta get something. I gotta take a drink of my water. Ooh, boy. I forget how much I have to read in this. Well, this country was progressive enough to induce a unconditional basic income. It would appear that the sum wasn't enough for the young man before me, who no doubt squandered what little money he was given. I am rubbing nothing in your face. You are the only one who oppositioned me. It is your own carelessness that led to this situation. What was that? Are you seriously trying to say this is all my fault? You mistook me for a human attempting to solicit sex resistance, when I declined and finally laid your hands on me. Everything that has happened here is entirely your fault. Tick, you little. The young man raised his clenched fist. He backed away slightly, then lunged forward, swinging his fist angrily. The moment before he could break his hand on my tough interior, however, Hey. Hey. Hey, what do you... No, that's not a good enough voice. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Get away from that girl this instant. Hello, the fuck are you? Distracted by the unexpected interloper, the sexually frustrated young man stopped his mid-fist air and turned toward the newcomer. My name is irrelevant. All that matters is you ceased your deplorable behavior this instant. Don't act like you know what's going on here. Mind your own business, you little shit. Call me. Call me what you like. As long as you wish harm to those weaker than yourself, I will not stand aside. You seem to be mistaken. I am clearly superior in the terms of firepower, physical strength, and just every other. Don't push on the tough front for my sake. I won't think poorly of you if you use this chance to run away. In fact, you should. You should. In fact, you should just do that. Please get yourself to safety while I hold off this hooligan. Hooligan? You talking about me? I have no need to flee. I can fend for myself. I'm sure you can, but these streets are dangerous at night, and I won't stand idly and watch you become a victim of the filth of this town. Oi, don't ignore me. And you just call me filth. You just call me filth, didn't you? This enormous is far more dangerous than I am. If anyone is about to be a victim here, it is him. Indeed, that plebeian surely is a danger to himself, left on his own. That fool might indeed take himself out. Nevertheless, if you are around when that imbecile implodes, you may become collateral damage. You best separate from this slime ball as soon as possible. Alright, that's it. I'm kicking the shit out of both of you now. Eat this, you self-righteous piece of shit. Yep, this is going to be the thumbnail for the video. Oh shit! As the sexually frustrated and angered peaked, I took the precaution of readying one of my weapons embedded in my new body. I unhinged my wrist and expanded my forearm, unrevealing the cannon hidden within. The sexually frustrated human stared at my arm in disbelief, his eyes wide open and filled with terror. Even our preserver, the wannabe hero, stepped back. He couldn't possibly have imagined that the defenseless young girl whom he sought to protect would be in the possession of such a mighty weapon. What is that thing? Is that supposed to be a gun of some kind? This is an ion cannon. An ion cannon, ion beam, ion blaster, etc. is a fictional weapon used in many sci-fi films, movies, television, TV screens, and so on. The idea is that the weapon fires a beam of ions, atoms, or molecules with an electrical charge rather than a convenient projectile like a bullet. The effect of an ion beam varies from series to series. As it is a fictional weapon, there is no rule about what an ion weapon should do, or what the limitations it might have. An ion weapon simply fires a beam of energy at extremely hot temperatures. Ooh. Ah, man, hold on a second. I'm not gonna be able to fix this in editing. Bloody, hold on, get back into the game. Bloody game crashed. Oh, wait, no, it didn't. Hold on. Alright, there we go. It fires beams at the heat of 3,000 degrees Celsius. 5.432 degrees Fahrenheit, roughly twice the melting point of iron. With this, I can turn your entire body to ash in a heartbeat. I pointed my gun towards the sleaze in front of me. His vigor for moments had disappeared. Fear took hold of his entire body, and he backed away wordlessly while soiling himself. Warning. If you stand too close when I fire, your face will melt off. Please back away for one moment while I dispose of this cretin. Wait a second. The more tolerable young man jumped out in front of me with his arms stretched wide open. What are you doing? Did you not understand my warning? If you stand there when I fire, then you will both be. That's why I'm telling you to wait. You aren't serious about incinerating a live human being, are you? Of course I am. What reason do you think, do you have to believe that I wouldn't? As you yourselves ago, this man is filth. Do you not believe that this world would be better off without him? I did say that, but then stand aside. Then stand aside. There is no reason for you to perish prematurely as well. I started charging my ion cannon. The small cold fusion generated in my chest to hum loudly as the energy poured into my arm. A fabled type of nuclear reaction that would be occurred punctually room temperature. Like regular fusion, which involves immersed pressure, temperatures a million degrees cold would allow us to generate unbelievable amounts of electricity as a reward for clean fashion. However, achieve the kind of reaction temperature as opposed to temperatures at millions of degrees, it is clearly not straightforward and is clearly not possible. Hold on. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end the video here, guys. I hope you liked the video today. I will start a new video tomorrow.